Hi, I'm Ben with Clive Coffee. Today we'll be showing you how to set up your Baratza Vario all-purpose coffee grinder. Step 1. Out of the box and onto the counter. Remove the grinder from its box and place it on a solid, level surface. Inspect the grinder for damage. If you notice any, contact us immediately. Insert the hopper accordingly and give it a quarter turn to lock in. Plug the grinder in and press the manual button. Step 2. Feeling the coffee. If you're grinding for espresso, 2K is a good starting place. For drip or pour over, try 7M. Put some beans in the hopper and grind them into your hand. Feel the grounds. For espresso, they should feel similar to table salt. Not as fine as powdered sugar and not as coarse as sand. For drip coffee or pour over, the texture should feel similar to sugar in the raw. If your grind feels too fine, adjust gradually coarser using the micro adjustment. If it feels too coarse, adjust finer. A word of caution: while making large grind adjustments, be sure to run the grinder. Step 3. Nailing the dose. Now that the grind setting is in the ballpark, it's time to start pulling shots. First, grab a scale and tare the weight of the portafilter. It's worth noting that the Baratza Vario is an excellent single dosing grinder. This greatly simplifies the setup even if you're planning on using a grind timer. Its short grind path and neck design make for fast grind times and low retention. If you're only making a couple cups a day, single dosing is ideal for keeping your coffee fresh. It also minimizes waste when switching between coffees. If you don't have a gram scale, filling your portafilter basket level to the top with beans will also help you nail a consistent dose. Weigh 18 grams of whole bean coffee and put it into the hopper. With the portafilter in the portafilter holder, press the start button to begin grinding. Once the beans have ground through, press the stop button. Step 4. Adjustments, drop time. Now you can compress the coffee with your tamper. Remember, a specific tamping pressure is not as important as making sure your tamp is level and consistent. Insert your portafilter and start the shot. We're going to be watching for the time of the first drops of espresso. The first drops of espresso should fall between 6 and 10 seconds. If they fall outside the window, we'll have to adjust the grind setting. Under 6 seconds will be thin and sour. Over 10 seconds will be bitter. Make small adjustments, only 1 to 3 clicks on the micro adjustment. This will be easier than making big changes and having to overcorrect. Step 5. Total shot time. Grind a fresh, full dose, tamp, and pull your shot. This time, we'll be looking at the full shot time. The target is an output of 1.5 ounces, or 30 grams of espresso, in 25 to 30 seconds. If it falls under 25 seconds, adjust your grind 1 to 3 clicks finer on the micro side. If it falls over 30 seconds, adjust 1 to 3 clicks coarser. Step 6. Time dosing. Now that we have our grind dialed, we can set the timer for consistent, repeatable dosing. With the hopper filled, press the 1 button and verify that 10 seconds is displayed. This should be the factory preset. Place your portafilter in the holder, press start, and wait until the grinder stops. Weigh the portafilter again. If the dose is too small, increase the time setting with the up arrow. If the dose is too much, decrease it with the down arrow. Press and hold the 1 again to save your new grind time. Now you will be able to get a repeatable target dose, 1.5 ounces, or 30 grams of espresso in 25 to 30 seconds. For more tips on brew ratios and coffee extraction, watch these videos. And for more coffee know-how, don't forget to check back in at clivecoffee.com.